How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews. Not back with another review. Just a little bit of a reminder that we're exactly 1 month away from Beertuberpalooza. Yeah. We're doing it this year. It came together very quick, less than a month ago. Just kind of realized. Actually, my wife kept poking me, being like, you should do your beer thing. You should do your beer thing. I was like, why am I not doing the beer thing? So I floated out there to the core group. Core group be the Nerd Sense guys. No Hype. My boy Keith, yada, yada, yada. And they're like, let's do it. And they're like, let's do it this day. Boom, 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 boom. Booked. Like, they booked. Like, within a day and a half, they had, like, Airbnbs booked, and it's going down. It took us, like, all of 6 months the first time we did this for us to figure out a day, and then people took forever to... So it's, like, amazing that it happened in such short order. So then I cultivated a bunch of emails and sent out a email to, pretty much, a large swath of the beer tubing community, see if they wanted to come, because it's open to pretty much everybody. Obviously, not a lot of people can attend. COVID aside, European travel restrictions aside, that's right, I invited everybody. And I invited people from halfway across the universe. Globe, really, but universe sounds cooler. And some people are coming, some people aren't, but that's okay. It's really just a bottle share for us beer tubers to kind of hang out, and that's kind of how the first one went. It was just that core group that I talked about previously. We hung out, we had a blast, and we're just if people show up, and it's going to be a great time. We already have double the amount of people coming that are already RSVP'd, are going to show up, and it should be a good time. So keep a lookout for stuff kind of popping up. We're going to play it a little bit different this time around. Last year it was just record only and then post afterwards. I'm probably going to try my best to get a couple live stations going on, so you guys can actually watch live streams of Beertuberpalooza and people do live reviews and all that kind of fun stuff. We're actually going to do a little trip the night before for people that are arriving early, go to a couple extra breweries, probably film some stuff there. And this video is pretty much just like I said, a 1 month warning for those that are kind of interested in Beertuberpalooza, whether you want to watch the stuff that we produce or if you want to come and hang out. If you haven't received your invite or I haven't poked you about it, check your spam box and all that kind of fun stuff. But also, a couple people kind of mentioned some things about Beertuberpalooza that they thought might be interesting. Things that we could do. One person actually suggested about sending beer mails. Can we send a beer mail out to you that'll be there for what everybody shows up, so that way you can review some beers from outside of the areas that people are traveling from? That's more than welcome. If you've sent me beer mails previously, you know how to send stuff off to me. The only kind of caveat to that is I want to say you might not get every beer you send to be reviewed at Beertuberpalooza. That doesn't mean it's not going to be reviewed. It's just that last time we had a lot of beer, to the point where we kind of just ended up the day after kind of divvied up what everybody is going to go home with and be like, okay, you take this, and then we had a bunch of beer to go home and review. And while if you do send up beer mails, chances are a bulk of it will get reviewed by a bunch of us during that day, because there should be a good portion of people here. Some of it might leave with other people and end up getting reviewed post Beertuberpalooza. So if you guys want to send out beer mails for the actual Beertuberpalooza, more than welcome. Like I said, it is the 14th of August, so you have essentially a month to get that out in here. The other thing that actually was brought up, and I think that's my boy Anthony from Jersey, was like, what about homebrew stuff? I thought that was kind of cool. I know a lot of you delve into the homebrew kind of stuff, and you've sent tons of stuff off to me over the years to kind of for me to pick apart and talk about and stuff like that. So not necessarily like a homebrew contest, but if any, a decent amount of homebrewers send stuff in, we'll definitely do like a homebrew segment where a bunch of us kind of sit down, and I'll try to set it up maybe like a BJCP tasting, something along that lines. Maybe I won't participate and set everybody up with sheets and all that kind of stuff, so where people can actually drink and rate and vote and do all that kind of stuff for homebrew. So if there are a bunch of homebrewers out there that want to send stuff along, you're more than welcome to. You can email me at matt@massivebeers.com. And let me know what you want to send off. If we get a couple homebrews, we'll do it regardless. But if we get a decent amount, we'll make a little kind of like a section about it, or session, or what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, words. They're hard. But, a little, like, kind of little tasting session to where we go through all the homebrew stuff. And then outside of that, not sure what else we'll do. I'm sure there'll be a lot of recording from various groups of people. A lot of kind of maybe travel stuff. I've been doing my travel videos. I'll probably try to document the whole weekend of us going here and there and hanging out and drinking beers and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. I'm kind of pumped for it. I'm super pumped for it, actually. So yeah, 1 month away. Should be a good time. So yeah, super jazzed. Like I said, there's going to be, a bunch of beer tubers there. There's going to be a bunch of people that are typically in the comments section. Some of them are going to come and hang out and chug some beers and fuck, it's going to be good, man. So if you guys have any, comments, suggestions, things we should do, ideas for what we should do, I'm sure mystery beers will abound. That might be a big thing if you want to send off a bunch of mystery beers. So a bunch of us can do like joint mystery beers. It'd be cool to do like an 8-person mystery beer to see how all of us are getting different stuff from mystery beers, stuff like that. If you have ideas of what you'd like to see at Beertuberpalooza and specific things you'd like to see come out of that, let us know. Drop it down in the comment section below. Like I said, anything else as far as sending stuff off or just want a private DM stuff, you can reach out to me, matt@massivebeers.com, and there you go. 1 month, son. 1 month. So, yeah. Hopefully, guys, enjoy this month leading up to that. Hopefully, enjoy everything that comes out of it. And hopefully, you're enjoying some good beer right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.